Goalseek is a function where you can change the result based on some value. So in this example, we've got sales. Now sales was determined by the product price multiplied by the tax and then also the tonnages. And it gave us 9.1 million. So if I want to change this to exactly 10 million by changing my product price, how do I do that? Go to data, what if analysis, and then Goalseek. So first you're going to say which cell do you want to change. Now this is important that it needs to be a formula in there because that's effectively what it does. So I'm saying I'm going to change B7. What value do I want to change this to? Let's say I want to change it to 10 million. And so the to value must always be a value that you're inputting. The set value must always be a formula. The by changing cell must always be a value. So I can't have a formula in this cell. So if I'm saying that I want to change B3, so I want to change the product price, then we just say okay, and then it's done. So it's 10 million. So we need to sell 1090 units to be able to make exactly 10 million. So if I do this again, if I say I want to change B7 to 500,000 or 5 million by changing the same cell, it won't work. So there you can see it will tell you that listen, you need to input values there. So I can't have a formula in there. So if I want to change the tax rate, there you'll see it actually runs. So it's a handy thing to use, even if you've got a lot of different variables, it will work. So let's see if we can let it run a bit more. So I want to say I want to change B7 to a value of that's very funny by changing the tax rate. Let's just say okay. Can you see it's starting to run? So it actually determines all the values until it gets to the specific value. So you'll actually see it running. So it's a nice thing to use. It's sometimes also quite fun to show somebody what you can do. This works well with budgets or forecasting, and even with projects. We want to change the results and want to see what variables can change that results to a better solution.